Hey guys, welcome back to my Delaney versus Trump video. So, this is going to be, of course, John Delaney versus Donald Trump in a general election. I said I would do one, and I said I would do a detailed prediction before I gave. Well, we'll just go through it now so I can actually better explain it. I don't want to, if you have never seen the video before, I don't want to spoil it for you. Yeah, so yeah. Obvious West Coast states would go to Delaney because they are the West Coast states. I'm going to go through all the safe Trump states. So we have Nebraska. All 5 of their electoral votes would go to him, in my opinion, because I don't think Delaney has the same outreach President Obama or Secretary Hillary Clinton had. So these are the safe Trump states. I'm going to go through all the safe Delaney states that I have for him. I'm giving him, of course, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, his home state. And the reason why you may not know his name, he's the first official person to actually say that he's running for president. He's the representative from my home state out of the 6th congressional district. Some of my viewers actually live there, and that's pretty cool. New York would obviously go to him, but he's from that state, and he's already announced that he is running for president. So that's a little different. Out of Maine, I'm going to give 1 electoral vote to President Trump and 3 to John Delaney, and New Mexico would be a safe Democratic state. So let's go through some obvious ones. Florida, I think that one would stay in the Trump column. Delaney does not appeal to the voters out of the state of Florida. Not only does he not get the older votes, so let's say senior citizens, he does not win them over. He also does not win over minorities and whatsoever. He does not win over the Bernie supporters at all. He will not. He will divide the Democratic Party even more, and he really has no name recognition unless the media gives him an opportunity to get better known, which they most likely won't because they only tend to focus on establishment Democrats. Remember when he ran, he maybe got one piece from the New York Times or 538. You didn't see any major coverage. You maybe got one CNN story. You didn't see any speculation like they had for Hillary Clinton or they had for Barack Obama, things like that. So I don't think his name will even get out there, even if he does survive these 3 years until the primary is officially over. Iowa and Ohio went for Trump by big margins. I don't see them flipping anytime soon. Along with North Carolina and Georgia, these are typically solid Republican states, so they're not going to flip unless there's a candidate who can really appeal to African American voters. Again, Delaney can't do that unless he chooses a good VP, which he most likely won't, and he does not unify the Democratic Party, so he loses a lot of their votes. Virginia, I'm not going to touch yet, but I'm going to say it now. Donald Trump wins re-election over this, over John Delaney. I'm giving him Wisconsin because as of right now, Donald Trump has a low approval rating in Wisconsin, but John Delaney isn't known. He's not known for helping the white working class. He does not have a good plan for the white working class. He's extremely wealthy because of his political status, so that's going to turn off a lot of their voters. He will also lose a lot more voters to either Jill Steiner or another Green Party candidate because he divides the Democratic Party again, and all the factors are against him now with no name recognition and all. Same thing goes for Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. All the states that went for Trump in 2016, I will give back to him because he won them unexpectedly, but John Delaney will by far do no better than Hillary Clinton did. He's unappealing, in my view. And these videos are basically what I think would happen. He's unappealing. He's also not the right guy for the Democratic Party, even though he's announcing 3.5 years early. That's not really going to help him. He's going to lose campaign funds, and he's going to people need to understand that he has to pay money every day that he keeps his campaign running, and he has 3 more years until the party primary is officially over, and 3.5 years till the actual election. So I doubt he's going to last that long. New Hampshire, that one was won by Hillary Clinton by a slim margin. I think Trump can win back some of the voters that went away from him, even if he did call it a drug-infested den. But see, he made that comment after my prediction video, so I'm really doing a more detailed explanation video of what happened then. But even with that comment, I don't think Delaney is able to appeal to them. But there is a possibility he could win them over by 3,000 votes again, like Hillary Clinton did. You know, after that drug-infested den comment's coming in my mind again because when I made that video, that didn't happen. This did happen. John Kasich is currently polling ahead of Trump in New Hampshire. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip the state to Delaney. That gives him 4 electoral votes more than what he had in the original prediction video. Virginia, that one's a tough one. I'm not going to go to it just yet. Minnesota, I can see that one flipping. Hillary Clinton won it by a slim margin compared to past Democrats, and I don't think Delaney can expand on those voters whatsoever. I think that it will go with the rest of the Rust Belt. I think they will see Trump's appeal again like they did for Obama in 2012, and I do see it. I do see these states staying with the Republican column. You're going to see a map of red. Essentially, the West Coast will be singled out with islands in New Mexico, Illinois, and then you have the Northeast and Hawaii. So there's not a lot of ground for the Democrats. Colorado, I think that one would go to Trump. I don't think Delaney can appeal to the Bernie part of the Democratic Party. I don't think he can also appeal to a lot of the Clinton Democrats. He is from Maryland, but he's also extremely wealthy because of his political status. That will turn off a lot of voters. I doubt he will win independent voters, and I think Trump can actually pull off a victory in Colorado. In Nevada, I think Trump can win back those voters. It was a small margin for Hillary Clinton, so I'm thinking that John Delaney will lose those voters to President Trump. Virginia, we have Virginia, the last state that I'm going to call, and I'm giving it to Trump for one reason and one reason only. Because Hillary Clinton won it by 5%, I do not think Delaney can, even though he's neighboring the state, I don't think he can appeal to them. Virginia is progressively becoming more progressive, if that makes any sense. But it also has that Clinton Democratic background. So if there's any other Clintons running, I still think that they would vote for them. But if there's another Democrat, say Joe Biden or someone else like, let's say Bernie Sanders, I think they will vote for him. But I don't think they'll vote for John Delaney. Even though he neighbors the state, sure, that's an okay argument. It's not enough to flip the state. Being near the state is not enough to flip it. John Ossoff proved that in the 5th Congressional District where he lived when he was running for the 6th Congressional District election. So that really hurt him, and so did Scala's shooting, which happened in Virginia. But overall, the governor's race is probably going to go blue. But the presidential race with John Delaney, I don't think so. So just to recap, Donald Trump was able to flip the states in Nevada, Colorado, Minnesota, Virginia, and he almost flipped New Hampshire. He didn't do that. But so pretty much the same map except for a couple changes, more of a Trump victory. So yeah, so John Delaney will lose the election, and Donald Trump will be reelected as the 45th president of the United States. And overall, it's just an uphill climb for John Delaney from here. He's probably going to drop out in 2018 after midterms. I think he will want to. He says he's retiring now, but Orrin Hatch also said he was retiring, so things change. So thank you guys for watching this video. This is my second video for tonight. I'll have 2 more probably tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have 2 more. If not, I'll have 1 more at least. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.